Oh, brilliant. I was just looking for you guys. Really? Really? You're just in time to give me a hand. Oh, great. Why were you looking for them in particular? Sorry. Just got a bit overexcited there. You know you can find ether in the colony Lambda tunnels, right? Yes, I was aware. It's very rich in resources as a colony. Uh-huh. And when I saw the probe in action, it just dawned on me. What if Colony Tau has some natural resources we could tap into too? So I thought I'd just borrow the probe and have a look-see. You're really raring to go, huh? I'm not sure just charging around aimlessly is going to get you the results you want. Wouldn't go that far, Nutka. We've at least got to look, and that's where you come in. I don't think there's any harm in trying. Exactly my thoughts. Don't listen to Nukta being all pessimistic. It's a good thing you came. The problem is you haven't got two thoughts in your head. Sorry, it's not that Selen and Nutka don't get along. As long as we can definitely verify the presence of resources, that should be the end of the argument. Something like that. Just think, if we do find something, we could be raking it in just like Lambda. Let's get this ball rolling then. Come with me to the tree hollow opening. Alright. Are there resources here? Ah, there you are. I don't know. Can't really say just yet. But I reckon we'll have a good idea once we use this device to look around. Right. Here, take it. Okay. Give it a quick test. Just stick it somewhere around here. Let's give it a try. Somewhere around here. Right exactly where you were standing. Okay, let's do this. Oof, that's loud. I could do without the noise. Is it reacting? Looks like it's kinda. Hold on, we've got visitors. Who'd visit us out in the middle of... Gah. Must have been attracted by the sound. Looks like there's still some room for improvement. Well, don't just stare at them, do something. Fairly high level, especially for this area. 1 of 6, there's only 3 enemies here. What are you talking about, game? I guess it really means that there's going to be another wave. Here comes the second wave. That should be enough searching. Do we have any results? Yeah, but there's nothing here. The reaction was pretty faint. Say we'll have better luck in the lower levels. You see, you got a reaction. Better than nothing, right? Right you are. I'll head on down and... No, Selen, you're on standby. Wait for us at the colony. Ah, what? I didn't come all this way to stand around twiddling my thumbs. The low levels are dangerous, and until we know whether there are resources, I'm not going to put you at risk. They're probably crawling with strong monsters, too. We'll handle it better alone. Okay, fine. Don't want to weigh you all down. Sorry, guys, but it looks like I'll be living it up here on my own, son. We'll come and get you as soon as something turns up. I owe you. Oh, there are at least not red-named monsters down here. Yellow is a bit tough, though. And I'm not going to fight in the middle of the poison either. That sounds like a bad idea. Okay, and there's a unique level 78 monster over here as well. That'd be awful. This seems like a good place. Yeah, let's stick that probe in. Well, this is like off the charts. Suppose there really are resources to be had around here. You being a naysayer again? I am. I didn't think it would be so easy to find anything. Well, only for us, but if that sparking sound attracts more monsters then. Uh-oh. What did I tell you? Better get them out of here while if we want to check our findings, huh? Let's do it. What level are they gonna be? Oh, 50, okay. Ooh, was worried for nothing. Just by looking around, yeah. I think my worries were valid. Okay, one more left. This is exactly why I didn't bring Selin with us. The low levels are no joke. Yeah, good thing we managed to whack those monsters as well. Oh hey, now it's reacting differently. I think that means this is the place. So Colony Town has its own resources too. Wow. That's right, and Salem was right about it probably benefiting the colony. Let's not keep him waiting for the report. Think he'll faint with shock? Haha, he might. Let's get it. Let's give him the good news and put him out of his misery.
Huh. Would you believe it?
Before we do that, we haven't been
Colony
in
relations
this
changed, looks like.
part of the Lower Macther Wildwoods. I'm just curious how far we can just push it. I know we've been doing that a lot recently, but still, if we can get another waypoint, that'd be convenient for later. Hello. There's some platforms, but I don't know if there's much else. And there's also a quest in this area, in this direction as well, but I'm not gonna head that way. I could go up the ladder. The ladder is safe.
It looks like there are Nopon living around here. We should be able to climb up from here.
Nopon? You guys sure? That would be interesting.
Hop, hop, hop.
I'll come back to you.
It'd be rude not to.
This is valuable. I'll hang on to it.
Nopon
These are lying around
coins.
everywhere.
That is interesting that there's a Nopon all the way up here. And there's a path out that direction. I should be safe to fall down here. Let's just see where this leads.
What kind of place
It's
is this?
a dead end with a
It'd be
container.
rude not to.
That's fine.
This was a nice find.
Ultra pure gemstone. There is another level of gemstone. Okay.
Some vicious prey.
Okay, and then I can maybe force my way out over this way real quick as well. Just a little ways. They all have their backs turned, so getting past shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, this container's unguarded.
Come to uni. You
And
really found this?
I'll have some gemstones. I'll take those. They'll be necessary at some point. And if you turn around, I can go in there. I'll properly turn around so I can get around you. Oh, and I
Remember
think
when we
I'm
were
good.
walking through the woods and Juniper shot at me? Good times, good times. I'm so sorry about what happened before.
This is what I think it is.
Come to uni.
Well, first of all, I'll take
You really found
gemstones.
this?
Does this turn on?
Off we go.
Okay. This is a shortcut. That's much appreciated and explains what the heck this elevator was as well. I always come by wondering when it will open whenever I need to leave from up here. But I can just go down now. So you're really waiting at the front gate? Okay, well I didn't go that way. You're back, so did you find anything? We did. According to your device, there are resources in the lower levels. There are? Yeah, but the monsters are rock hard down in there. Yeah, not a problem. As long as there are resources to find, we can work together with Lambda. We've already hammered down to deal with them. They said they'd lend us Levnesses to help with the excavation. That would certainly preclude the lower level monsters from posing a problem. Lambda's troops are highly trained professionals. I can't see any problems arising as long as they're on the case. That's great if they're going to help. Really nice work. I'll get myself off to Lambda then and tell them good news. Oh, but first, I need to rub it in Nutka's face that I was right. Thanks all. Yeah, not foreseeing a lot of harmony in their future. Oh, they'll be fine. They're really close friends underneath all the antagonism. They respect each other a lot. They know them better than me. They both care a lot about Colony Tau, and I don't doubt they'll work better. They'll work to better it. Okay, I'm back.
Hey,
What
did you guys
is
hear
your
something?
quest? Do you live all alone out here in the forest? Gingin go wherever wind blows, like strong dandelion fluffs. What? Time for Gingin to choose best tree shade to nap in by chasing brown butterfly. What?
Always nice to see a new face.
Oh, tracks. That's not gonna be fun.
Ow!
Specifically because of the high-level monsters. What? Well, depends on where you're going, too. You're taking a hard... Oh my gosh, you're gonna go everywhere, aren't you? Water makes silence. No croak, no chirp, no want of touch. And time of Gingin, too, melt clean away. What does it mean? Perhaps she's giving us some sort of warning. Gingin walks so Gingin can hear voice of ground. Time to follow wherever the Nopon wants to go. And hopefully I can just run past enemies if I need to. Morning sun rise and bed run away. Gingin chased dreams all the way to here. Ugh. Maybe this is her favorite place? Rain and dew make ants of blue. Ultramarine for precise hue. Gingin show the way. And off we go again. Where will we stop? Who knows? I will say though that the lower wildwood is much smaller than it first appears. At least it's starting to feel that way. I have been off in this direction before, right? Yeah. Just double checking. Gingin not go any further, only thoughts run ahead. Gingin want to avoid love raspberry stain spreading. Are you saying there's something dangerous up ahead? Soon in time to give chairs of travelers back to Tartan, Ladybird. What? And this quest has been available since I first got to Mactha Wildwood. Pretty sure, at least. So it makes sense if I won't have to fight any enemies for it, and instead just run through an incredibly dangerous, well, at the time incredibly dangerous area. Hopefully we're getting towards the end. We were just over here a bit ago. This is where we scanned for resources. Kind of looks like we're heading back to the start. That is the direction we're currently heading in, at least. Yeah, like there's your house right up there. Was this... What was the point of this then? Gingan feel tickle in chest when hear words. Tomorrow Gingan have conversation with birds. Aren't you lonesome on your own, Gingan? Do you want us to take you to a colony or a caravan or something? Gingan fine. Gingan waiting for day when 7 anvils ring. Only at then will Gingan leave garden. I see, there's something you have to do. Oh, huh. Well, I guess we'll come back and see you someday. What? When 7 anvils ring. Scent of bright fig that bring Gingan near, but now gone away, so Gingan fear. Gingan wait for return of smell, quiet and shiny like splendor shell. And that's that. Okay. Fine. This is such a weird quest.
Ah! What the spark's all this?
What are these monsters doing here?
What's going on?
Why, little Junebug? You're late.
Console.
You know I can't abide tardiness. Too much fun and games, is it? Ha! Life is not a bed of roses, my dear. You must be aware of that, surely.
What are you after?
My. Why so sour, my little Uro berries? I haven't the slightest inclination to involve myself in a fracas with you.
Oh yeah? Then what are you doing here?
Dear, I am positively quaking in my boots. I am here to see my little Junebug, nothing more.
And you expect us to believe that?
You may set your hearts aflutter with whatever feelings you desire, for all I care. If I must confide in you a detail, I would like you to know that it was I who dealt those monsters a swift demise.
You? I can confirm that. If it weren't for the console, we might not even be standing here. Spark. If only I hadn't screwed up.
You're injured.
Yeah, my fault. I got cocky. Monsters got a free swipe in.
You may find it hard to believe, but I'm quite the assiduous type. I've been keeping a close watch on my fruitlings. But now that little Junebug has returned, there is yet more work to be done.
You're not angry about the flame clock?
Angry? You were the ones who broke it. You aren't going to apologize, are you? Besides, I've been aware of the circumstances for a while now. It has to be said, it's a delicate topic.
Delicate?
Yes, delicate. Do your ears need rinsing, Poppet? I don't know if you're aware, but the people of Tau themselves chose to break the clock. It's hardly my place to complain. I happen to be quite the individualist. Don't you know?
You're not making a lick of sense.
Now, Junebug, be a sweet pea and go on ahead, will you?
Don't worry. I'll be fine. Noah, we're just letting Juniper go?
Juniper said not to worry, so let's not worry.
That's the spirit. Perhaps you and I will be able to see eye to eye after all. Oh, one thing. I have a job for you, Uro Berries, if you would be so kind.
A job? For us?
For you, I'd like you to procure some twine turf. For me.
Yeah? What are you using it for?
Someone's got to remove those nuisances for new life to settle in. But preparations will need to be in place if we are to dispose of them. Which is where the twine turf comes in.
Twine turf. I think I saw some of that in Yellow Grove.
Well, look at that. How fortuitous. That's a mere stone's throw from here.
Well, it's not far. That's true.
See? It wouldn't kill you to fetch some.
I know what you're thinking. But these things really are going to be a problem for us otherwise, so we'd really appreciate the help.
No, I understand. Let's go then.
Okay then. How far away is that? Not very far, they say. Just need to warp across. Up there, huh? So I've definitely been here before. It's been a while though, and I don't remember for what reason I came here.
Something so valuable here.
Well, here we are.
Man, finally!
That takes care of that.
You think this'll do?
Don't see why not.
I wonder how the console's going to use this stuff to get rid of the monsters.
I haven't a clue.
Everyone!
Juniper, are you all right?
Yes, and the colony is unharmed, thank goodness.
Hey, Juniper, has your console always been like that?
The console? I don't really recall.
You said she pretty much left you to it, right?
That's correct. The console rarely ever visits us. We've met a couple of times, but I barely have any recollection of us talking.
So why on Ionios would she start involving herself now?
I say we get this job done and then we give her a piece of our mind.
I mean, I don't really sense any hostility from it. Maybe it's fine.
You have to admit, she's got a way of getting on your nerves, right?
Still, she is a consul. If we underestimate her, we'll no doubt be in for a world of pain.
Noted. But even if we do have to fight, it'd have to be outside of the colony.
Yeah. We don't know what she might be planning to do with the people of Colony Tau.
We should try to head back soon.
I'll report into the console.
Is that enough for you?
Wonderful, my dear Uroberries. Quite the speedy little workers, aren't you?
So, how are you going to use the stuff?
We're going to make it into a pulp and throw it into a bonfire. I hear it has the most fragrant aroma. No doubt the creatures will be drawn straight to it. A little assistance wouldn't go amiss. You.
Huh? Yes.
What a farce.
They're drawn to the scent, are they?
What is it, Tyon? You picked up on something?
Not exactly.
Oh, what is this? Oh, I do so hate the forest. What with all the bugs?
Right. Well, they do say that bugs hate smoke.
You know the type of insect I hate the most? The creepy, crawly kind. Oh, ghastly things. How about you?
Me? I've seen them all before. Can't say they bother me.
Oh. Such a tedious little corner of Ionios. Nothing much ever happens around here, does it?
No, not really. I'm kind of used to it by now, though.
Well, of course you would be. State the obvious. Why don't you?
Oh, right. Sorry, ma'am.
Now throw in the plants I gave you, and we should be all set for the preparatory phase.
Where are you going, ma'am?
Oh, you know, I thought I might witness a little of that Oroberry magic for myself. The smoke rising from the bonfire acts like a signal flare to indicate the start of battle.
Yeah? What's that got to do with...
Crap! They're back! Again!
What?
Looks like you've got your work cut out for you. Oh yes, you had better live your lives to their very fullest.
What? These monsters! Don't ask me! They just showed up out of the blue and started heading this way!
These monsters aren't from the forest. Why would they have come in so far?
I have my hunches.
No point guessing right now. Let's send these guys packing!
I guess that tells us. Let's talk. Yeah, already talked. So yeah, can't have more than one, kind of two, goodish consoles. That would be too complicated, now wouldn't it? And we're down to one again. Nice and quick and easy.
Gah! There's no end to him!
The appropriate tactic in this situation is fight first, whine later, mate.
Yeah, I know, man. Makes me feel better, though.
My dear, sweet little Junebug. I'll tell you what I'm trying to accomplish here. I want to see Colony Tau performing to the very best of their ability.
What?
I want them to wallow in regret, to agonize, tremble, suffer, writhe, convulse, and then die. You see, the look on their faces at that moment is the most delectable thing in the world to me.
Consort, I don't understand.
All that you are, distilled at the cusp of death to a perfect fraction of unbearable humiliation. However, teetering there on the edge of oblivion is also the moment in which you shine the brightest. The terror of death flickering in your minds, fighting madly in the hope that you still might live. A newborn babe could never hope to match that expression of horror. Only the march of time can crystallize those grimaces of wrath and agony, aged to perfection like a fine wine.
They're coming our way, too.
Never a dull moment around here.
Come now, Junebug. Chin up. I want to see you at the peak of your brilliance. I can't savor your emotions if you don't ripen to your fullest now, can I?
Okay, just 5 more of them. Shouldn't take too long.
Sparks! They got Roland. Somebody go and help the poor soul!
How in the... Are we snuffed then? Is this it for us?
Stay calm. There's still a glimmer of hope. There aren't as many monsters as before. It's doable. Keep pushing them back.
We'll try.
Oroberries are a force to be reckoned with, aren't they? I hadn't factored them in, but I did get a taste of fear and despair, and for that I'm truly grateful. You must have felt such sweet relief when they broke the flame clock. How does it feel to have all that taken away from you? You'd better pick up the pace. or my little monsters will flock to you like a free meal.
It's the smoke. Put out the fire. Stop the smoke.
Oh, I think it's a little late for that.
I had my doubts, but I never thought you were so brazen as to do this openly.
When you crush and burn those plants, they make the most irresistible aroma for monsters.
So you lied about getting rid of them?
I said that nuisances had to be removed. Who said anything about monsters? I was hoping to remove everyone save little Junebug here, and make way for new growth in the forest.
You don't have to spout a load of shite, you know that.
I was hoping to see them savaged by hungry beasts, but oh well. Your efforts have managed to ruin a perfectly good tragedy. Again.
Again?
Did I not mention? Not a few days ago, I recall that you intervened. I was hoping to cull some fruitlings before their homecoming.
Ah, the monsters from before.
Yes, that's it. That's the way. It's the monsters that you encountered on that fateful day. The very same. Yes, I led them there myself. If they had feasted on your husks, I could have thrown them into the colony and given you such a fright.
Why? Why would you think of doing such an awful thing?
I took you to be smarter than this, Junebug. Be a dear and fire up those synapses for me. Colony Tau was ready to accept their fate. I settled on the monsters as the best way to deal with that. I thought perhaps if you were to see your friends torn apart before your very eyes, it might give you the stimulus you need.
You're beyond help.
When the flame clock was destroyed, and you were given the chance to live, you also came to fear death, and gained the ability to suffer, as you are doing right now. You've done well, my little Uro berries. Yes, indeed. The look on your faces is not something so easily reproduced. Ah, how long I've waited just to see those contortions. The perfect moment. Once matured, then savored. I'll not let you die easily. I shall see to that.
You consoles are all the same, aren't you? How can you toy with people's lives like this? You think this is fun?
Oh, I just love teasing my favorite playthings. Is that really so difficult to understand? Well, it's been lovely talking to you, but I'm afraid time's getting on. If you despise me so much, slay my little pets and try taking me on yourselves.
Only have 3 more to deal with. Oh, and you're down as well. Well, now you are.
That was spectacular.
My, you really defeated them? All of them? Well, you're nothing if not tenacious.
If you stay away from our colony without interfering, just as you always have, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones.
Without interfering? You really are a model child, aren't you? I told you, I consider myself the assiduous type. Why do you think that so few make it to homecoming, in this pit that none know about or care about? Why do you think there are few threats to your colony, yet your flame clock teeters on the brink of collapse?
Well...
Let me explain it to you in simple terms that even you will be able to understand. I made it that way. It was by my design.
What?
You really are the lowest of the low!
I had the soldiers die when approaching their final term. I conceived your peculiar traditions, and I sent monsters to you. And when your numbers were culled just enough to maintain the colony, I sent you new recruits. When you lacked a source of life with which to fill the clock, I placed monsters of adequate strength for your succor. And it has all been for this moment. Ah, the lengths I went to just for today.
I cannot begin to understand you.
Countless hours of painstaking effort went into this. But I am so very glad to have met a soul like yourself, little Junebug. Even your rage brings me delight. The fact that you want to kill me where I stand, even more rapturous. I shall contort your face into an expression of pure agony. I shall tear down all that you are.
The people of Colony Tau have been fighting just to survive day to day. We won't allow you to have your way anymore. This ends here.
Yes, I suppose you're right. My actions are unforgivable. Come then, do your worst. If you don't kill me now...
You'll have to watch as I slaughter your precious Colony Tau before your very eyes!
Okay, here we go. Feel like I'm a little over level for this fight, but that's fine. It was probably always going to be like that anyways. Break or no. You resisted, you're not immune to it. That's fine. Nope, there, got one off. Someone topple it. Oh, and I don't think I'm on the side. I think I messed that up. Oh, well. Okay, you're going down pretty quickly. Got off another break. Someone want to topple? Come on, you want to topple? I don't know who has topple on them. There, got off the daze. That's nice. I don't think we have first. What? Who knows? I don't even know who has first. I've seen people do it occasionally, but I don't think with this class set up. And the question is, do you stop this fight halfway, or do we go all the way? I would assume all the way. I don't know quite yet. Oh, now I do. I think a chain attack should be enough to finish you off. Of course, I do it as soon as Tyon goes down, but should still be able to do it. Oh, if only Tyon was up. That would have gone better. Oh, well. Oh, double strike has been upgraded. And this attack is good against Mobius, or it does extra damage. Did it even do much damage? I don't know if I saw it do much. Oh well. Got daze, nice. And you should go down any second now.
Well, then, it looks like it's my loss. You've such power, my Ouroboros.
Consul you.
Oh, yes. Now that right there is the face I wanted to see. I'm afraid I won't be dying here alone. I'm going to kill off all your dear sweet friends, one by one. You will remember exactly how they died, and you will regret it every waking moment. Cursing your own ineptitude, wishing you'd done more. Avenged though they were, aimless anger will consume you. How very exquisite the look on your face will be then.
She's lost the plot. Big time.
This was our victory. You don't need to listen to this.
Colony Tau,
What about them?
we made a promise that we'd survive. And so, the console's twisted games are something I cannot entertain.
Junebug, so you really can make a face like that too.
And now I must wonder, did I do the right thing in the end?
I think that's what life is all about. Searching to find that answer.
Yes, how true.
Thanks. Yet again. Feels like you're always saving our bacon.
Now, none of that. We're all mates now, remember?
Yeah, Lance is right. We're all in this together.
Juniper, what's wrong?
Life is cruel, isn't it? Just when I stopped waiting for death and began to live for myself, why must it be so hard? It's just as the console said, expecting death would have been so much easier.
You're not wrong. It's not easy. And it never will be.
Sure, but it's still a sight better than doing sparkle and giving up.
That's also true. You're right. Life is a struggle, but I think I'd like to go on fighting for a little while longer at least.
Nah, you gotta dream bigger. Fight until the bitter end!
Perhaps I should. Even without a console, our goal remains the same.
That's right. And we've got to start by harvesting the crops.
Right, yes. We have our hands full as it is trying to look after ourselves right now.
Sure. Well, if you ever find yourself having a hard time, we'll be there to help.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, and see you soon.
Level 20. How nice and convenient. Okay, the people do still have information for me to look at.
Getting kinda...
First of all, Noah and Lance, you have finished your classes. Yeah, basically. Which I think means we're going to no longer have any soul hack. Or anyone using soul hack, because I think everyone has maxed it out at 10. Hey, Lance, you could just go back to your original class. That kind of works. Also, not everyone has maxed out soul hack. We still have you.